Have you ever wondered why your parents could buy a house, raise a family, and retire comfortably all on a single income, while today that same lifestyle feels completely out of reach? Well, the traditional 9 to 5 isn't just changing, it's actively being dismantled by forces that most people don't even realize are at work. What I'm about to show you will fundamentally change how you think about work, money, and the future of employment itself. Because while everyone's arguing about remote work and flexible schedules, they're missing the real story behind why the 40-hour work week is becoming obsolete.
My name is Alex, and over the past 5 years, I've been studying economic shifts and labor market trends. And what I've discovered is that we're witnessing the biggest transformation in how humans work since the Industrial Revolution. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 3 hidden forces that are killing the 9 to 5. And more importantly, I'll show you what's replacing it so you can position yourself ahead of the curve instead of being left behind. But first, let me paint you a picture that might sound familiar. Your alarm goes off at 6:30, you commute for an hour, sit in meetings that could have been emails, pretend to look busy during slow periods, then commute home just in time to eat dinner and collapse on the couch. Here's the thing though. This system was never designed for human flourishing. It was designed for industrial efficiency back when we were mass-producing widgets in factories. The problem is we're no longer in the industrial age, yet we're still clinging to industrial age work structures. The first force destroying the 9 to 5 is automation and artificial intelligence. But not in the way most people think. It's not just replacing jobs. It's making human productivity so efficient that the idea of trading time for money becomes completely obsolete. The second force is the creator economy, which has proven that individuals can generate more value working on their own terms than they ever could climbing corporate ladders. The third force is the shift toward outcome-based work rather than time-based work. Companies are finally realizing that what matters isn't how many hours someone sits at a desk, but what they actually produce. So what comes next? A world where your value isn't measured by your availability, but by your ability to solve problems and create meaningful impact. The future belongs to those who can adapt to this new reality.